haunted by shadows that she cannot control. Across the shining land, heroes stand tall. In the echo of history, they never shall fall. Glorious tales of courage whisper through the night. The epic battle of warriors ready to fight. Thor in the dwarf lord with rage like a curse on the gentle king of Hammer, his universe. Mighty Hammer swings with justice on his side. In battle's endless tide where valiant fear collide. Hope with their wings soars high above the gray. Dedication to the patron night and day. And Daran is faith strong and pure like the sea. His prayers will heal all setting spirits free. Across the shining land, heroes stand tall. In the echo of history, they never shall fall. Glorious tales of courage whisper through the night. The epic battle of warriors ready to fight. Well, that just happened in the realm of lore. Battles fought and legends born, stories they implore. Valenia, the ranger with her aim fierce and true. Through forests dark and new, she just what to do. Across the shining land, heroes stand tall. In the echo of history, they never shall fall. Glorious tales of courage whisper through the night. The epic battle of warriors ready to fight. The sorcerer stands with magic so sublime. Her heart fierce and forthright, bending space and time. A mark of death sits upon her tired soul, haunted by shadows that she cannot control. Across the shining land, heroes stand tall. In the echo of history, they never shall fall. Glorious tales of courage whisper through the night. The epic battle of warriors ready to fight. Thor in the dwarf lord with rage like a curse on the gentle king of Hammer, his universe. Mighty Hammer swings with justice on his side. In battle's endless tide where valiant fear collide. Hope with their wings soars high above the gray. Dedication to the patron night and day. And Daran is faith strong and pure like the sea. His prayers will heal all setting spirits free. Across the shining land, heroes stand tall. In the echo of history, they never shall fall. Glorious tales of courage whisper through the night. The epic battle of warriors ready to fight. Well, that just happened in the realm of lore. Battles fought and legends born, stories they implore. Valenia, the ranger with her aim fierce and true. Through forests dark and new, she just what to do. Across the shining land, heroes stand tall. In the echo of history, they never shall fall. Glorious tales of courage whisper through the night. The epic battle of warriors ready to fight. The sorcerer stands with magic so sublime. Her heart fierce and forthright, bending space and time. A mark of death sits upon her tired soul, haunted by shadows that she cannot control. Across the shining land, heroes stand tall. In the echo of history, they never shall fall. Glorious tales of courage whisper through the night. The epic battle of warriors ready to fight. Thor in the dwarf lord with rage like a curse on the gentle king of Hammer, his universe. Mighty Hammer swings with justice on his side. In battle's endless tide where valiant fear collide. Hope with their wings soars high above the gray. Dedication to the patron night and day. And Daran is faith strong and pure like the sea. His prayers will heal all setting spirits free. Across the shining land, heroes stand tall. In the echo of history, they never shall fall. Glorious tales of courage whisper through the night. The epic battle of warriors ready to fight. Well, that just happened in the realm of lore. Battles fought and legends born, stories they implore. Valenia, the ranger with her aim fierce and true. Through forests dark and new, she just what to do. Across the shining land.
All the... Yeah, looks like we're good. And hello, everybody.
Hello, welcome back. You survived so far. You've come back for more. Are you mad? Good,
Yes.
excellent, wonderful. So welcome back, episode 2, and we've decided as an act of pure cruelty that each week I'm going to ask a different person, probably in character, to recap the previous session. So, Akin Ferris, what happened last week?
Well, I don't know about all the rest of y'all, but I ended up paying full price to be stuck in a storage carriage on a train. Not so nice. Interesting crew of people so far, though. Not too fussed by the staff. Not too keen on the attacking kobolds. They hurt a lot. Just the flying what's it thing that crashed into the damn train. This is going to be fun.
Nicely done. Thank you very much. So, looking at the battle map, you'll see you had defeated the immediate attacking force of four kobolds, including one who was on the back of a bat, who suddenly got told one of the world's worst jokes and ended up doing a lovely bounce through several tens of yards of scrub, cactuses, rocks, everything else like that. And you heard crashing from the catering cart. A halfling, one of the halfling chefs, came running through, covered in blood and sort of screaming loudly. And you sort of quickly looked after them, piled through into the cart, into the carriage, where you can see another giant bat that is currently gorging itself on food on the tables. You've got two terrified halfling chefs sort of ineffectually throwing bits of food and cutlery and whatever they can find to hand at it every time it turns and sort of looks back in their way. And right at the other end of the carriage, guarding the door heading into what you can only presume from having seen earlier is the engine of the train, is a kobold in sort of scrapwork leather armor, but with a big shield that looks like it's almost made of stone. And he's sort of standing there, kind of four square, kind of blocking the way, spear in hand, spear at the ready. So I'd like you all to roll initiative, please. Nice, Ariana's got. Oh, and also in terms of where you are, if you want to shift yourselves around in the order that I put you in there, you are welcome to do so.
Yep, God.
And this is the problem with having so many windows open.
This is why you have tabs, Leia. Just have tabs.
The thing is,
Whereabouts are we allowed? How many spaces?
I would say no further than the first row of tables.
Did you see my initiative roll? Because I'm not seeing it.
It has come through. Yes, you rolled an 18.
Yeah, but it's not. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
It's updated. You'll see it in a minute because it's come through to the D&D Beyond. I'm about to hit the start tracker because you've all rolled now and make the tracker appear
Tim,
on screen. Yeah,
you know these rooms here, are they just side room storage rooms?
they're toilets.
I was going to say, they look like
I'm
toilets.
whistle to Mr. Grumbles and nod my head before we start.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's why I put them in the side room before. Yeah, yeah. Just move the icon in there. That's fine.
I am absolutely not going in the front.
Oh, no,
No,
my job.
I'm way too squishy to go in the front.
I'm still sore from last time.
How big are the tables? Or like open tables, or are like proper you can't blocky tables?
Think the tables that you get on a train. So there's like a single pole, and it's otherwise attached to the wall of the carriage.
So not much cover then.
Unless you hide under it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, basically they'd be partial cover. If you're behind with partial cover, which would basically give you an effective +2 on your armor class.
Yeah,
Better than
I'll do.
nothing.
Okay, you more or less where you
Yeah.
all want to be.
Yep,
Okay, in that case, I shall count down, and Akane Ferris with a 19 is going first. Close.
He rolled a 20.
Yeah, all of those they're
It's
all,
come through as a 13 on the D&D Beyond.
That's weird because they're all messed up. Because mine is an 18.
Mine's a 13.
That's really weird.
Yeah, mine's meant to be 6, not 8.
I've got Akin Ferris 19, Ariana 18, Going 18,
It only matters for the first.
Keek on a 13,
No,
Ion an 8, Graskor an 8.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
only matters.
I
for
had
the
a
first round,
6.
only matters for the first round of combat. Meh.
I can edit them, but that's literally not what's come through on the game log.
That's
Which is really
really
odd.
weird.
Looking at the game log, Going 16, Graska 5 plus 3 equals 8.
It's almost.
Keek initiative roll, Self 13.
with me, mine for some reason rolled twice, so it's added both initiatives together.
Oh, it does say it's.
Has it rolled with
content
the
point.
Keek? Handling.
Bear with us, people.
No, Goika's initiative has come through as an initiative roll of 16.
I will take it then.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Tim. It's one of these things that happens.
Yeah, okay. It's weird. Absolute chaos. So, Akin Ferris,
Yeah.
you're up first. 19.
Yeah. I am not going to Eldritch Blast because that didn't work last time. I'm going to try my other one. Firebolt.
Okay.
Big flappy Von Ugly there.
Firebolt goes. What were you aiming at? The bat.
The bat.
Firebolt flies out and it sort of ducks and swirls out of the way, sort of hopping back out of the way. Misses.
On a 19?
He rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. You have not rolled a 19.
I just rolled my attack roll. What the heck?
Yeah, it's come through as an 8. I don't know what you're seeing on your screen, but
In the
in the
log.
chat, it's showing a rolling an 8. Rolled a 5. So yeah.
Yeah, so
Rolled
in
3 plus
the
5,
game
8.
log, it says 14 plus 5 equals 19. Firebolt to hit.
That's really weird because it's doing the same on mine.
Yeah.
In the game log, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Is D&D Beyond okay?
Obviously not. Okay, fine. Well, I'll go in that case by the game log
Okay.
because that's what you're rolling in. D&D Beyond is obviously doing something very, very strange. So 19 to hit, which is weird because it's put everything out. So yes, that's a hit. Roll some damage.
Good. Damage. Eh,
4.
10.
Okay.
That's really weird.
That's,
Oh yeah, and it
Game
says
log.
10.
10 and 10. Yeah.
right.
There's
I'm
4
gonna minimize that side screen so I don't look at it
Yeah.
Something's broken.
because something has gone. No.
Yeah.
Here we go.
How
Right.
strange.
And then at
Interesting
least,
to see if that's doing that for everyone.
yeah,
Okay.
no, I think it's doing it for everybody because everybody's initiative rolled weird as well.
Well, no, it's because that's matching up on. I'm seeing on the game log. It's matching up with what's on the.
It's not matching up with what's on Roll20 though in the sort
Yeah.
of checkbox.
The initiatives are.
They're not. No.
No.
Goik was on a 16.
Yeah, because it shows up on the game log with the initiatives. It's different on Roll20, like from what it
Not-
shows what the roll is. Sort of
Not
example.
from what I can see on the turn order. How
Yeah,
bizarre.
that's what I mean. The turn order's fine, but
Yeah.
the roll through Roll20 is wrong. But in the game log, it matches what the turn order is.
Yeah.
Yep. So when you look in the chat on
Okay. So
Roll20,
so it's not putting it through to the.
It's putting.
So
it's
so
putting
ignore
a,
the chat basically.
It's putting a separate
Okay.
roll through to chat, which is really weird.
So D&D Beyond and Roll20 are still having a fight with Beyond 20. So someone's made some more API changes. Right. Ignore the chat in that case. We'll run off the game log and take it from there. 10 points of damage. Yes, that one definitely hits very, very squarely.
Good. And
Sort
I'm
of blasts a definite sort of hole in the fur on its breast, and it sort of screeches and recoils, but it is still also very, very much alive.
going to do the discretion is the better part of valor. I,
Yeah, no problem at all. In that case, next up is Ariana. If you've got no other actions, Akinferus.
nope.
Okay, Ariana, on to you.
I it's a 60-foot range, so I'm going to do dissonant whispers at it.
Okay. Remind me of the effect of that.
One creature of your choice that you can see within range hears a discordant melody in its mind. The target makes a wisdom saving throw. On failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away from you as it can using the safest route. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage only.
Righty-ho. Okay. Wisdom save, was that?
It's a wisdom save, yep.
Okay. Probably roll. Ooh, roll. No, so that's an 8. I think that's almost certainly. No, that's weird. My rolls come through fine on the chat, which is really bizarre. Anyway, yeah, weird. Okay. So
Roll.
8, it fails. How much do you want to roll the damage?
3d6.
Yep.
So on the chat it says 9. Let's see what it says in the chat log.
In the catalog.
And now it hasn't turned up on the chat log at all.
No.
Okay.
Should I roll again? Or, I mean, which way are we going to...
It's come through on the chat log on my end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the log, but not in the game log.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on D&D Beyond.
Oh my god. Oh, that's not what I wanted to
Technical.
do.
We'll take what's turned up in the chat. 9. Okay.
Oh, no. Stop.
Wow. It screeches. It recalls. It's going to move as far away as it can on its movement. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to... it says, yes, so it must
Thank you.
immediately use
Yeah.
its reaction, if available, to move as far away from you as it can using the safest route.
Right. Okay. In that case, its movement is fly 60 foot, 10, 20, 30. Basically, basically leaps into the air, flaps, flies straight over the counters. The chefs screaming in terror and diving down, and sort of lands with a crash of pots and pans and bubbling sort of concoctions flying absolutely everywhere as it sort of skids lands into the corner of the kitchen there, sort of shaking with that sort of I'm going to say, especially with the size of its ears, sort of the ears almost kind of flattened in sort of. Not. I'm trying to avoid using the word "kicked puppy," but it's that sort of whole quiver of a badly hurt animal.
It's the
Yelping.
flat ears at the back of its head.
Yeah, lovely. So that's your action. Anything else you want to do?
I don't think so at the moment. I think I'm pretty... maybe just move over here.
Okay.
There you go.
Righty here. Okay.
It's too far away for me to throw a dagger or anything. So,
Yeah, yeah.
oh wait, I can. No, it's too far away. He's now too far away.
Okay. The bat's turn. It is not at all keen to go back down your end of the area. So it basically is hiding under the counter in the kitchen area. As his reaction, the halfling jumps over the counter.
Yeah.
and basically runs and hides at the end of the salad bar and sort of under the table there. So the giant bat is currently in total cover. can't see it above the surface. That is all it's doing. Goink, you are next.
Right. Is it still on fire from Acancerus's?
No, it's scorched, but it's not on fire.
Okay. So what I am going to do is I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
And
Is that an area of effect?
a 60-foot radius.
Oh,
You're not. We're about 80 foot away. I measured it.
Are we?
Well, I am.
I'm exactly 60.
okay. But you also can't see it.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. You just got to aim it in that area, yeah?
No, the target gains no benefit from half cover or 3/4 cover for this save.
It's in total cover.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Not
the halfling over there. Not the halfling, the kobold. He's in line of sight.
I was just about to say, you trying to get us to kill NPCs?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time it's happened, but admittedly, it's not a thing that this group tends to do.
On purpose, then.
Listen, I only killed Santa Claus.
Oh, for God's
It's
sake.
okay. The Easter Bunny got you back.
Right. I can't seem to move my thing again. I don't know what's going on.
You can't move your token.
Yeah, my token's frozen.
Technology people!
Try again.
Oh, that's because I'm using trying to move the wrong character.
That would be it. Yes. Who were you? Out of curiosity, who were you trying to move? You were trying to move Cheek. So basically, you're telling me you were trying to push Cheek closer to the fight.
And I'm moving to Cheek as well. Shall I just kind of give up?
To be fair, they do have very similar skin tone.
Yeah. Right, so
Anyway, so
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right. I'm going to move myself kind of here so I can at least then look to duck. Right, what's the distance now between these two? 65. Okay, so I still need to move forward a bit further. 30. Wait.
okay.
It's me 60 feet. So I am now going to try and cast Sacred Flame
Okay.
on him. Can I have a dexterity saving throw of 1d8, please? Oh, no. Dexterity saving throw of 13, please.
That's gone through okay for me. Okay. So that's a 19. I think it's a save.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he saves. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. So in terms of a bit of flavour, you cast a spell and he sort of bashes it aside. And like I said, his shield seems to be made of stone. It's sort of glowing and crackling slightly. Okay. In that case, nothing else. So on to Jeek.
No.
Alrighty then. Not a lot I can fucking do.
Follow the smell of burnt bat.
Okay, so I can move my.
You know what? We can always just cook it over a flame and hope we don't give the party COVID.
Too soon. Too soon.
Just make sure we wash our hands afterwards.
Wow.
So I can move.
Yeah. you could dash to get close. You can't see the bat where it is. It's literally under the counter.
Right. Okay.
Oh, dear.
As I run through, I shout to this one here
Uh-huh.
and this one here. Basically, there are toilets. Go hide. And then I'm gonna use a dash to get to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going, because that's my action.
Yeah, movement and action. Yeah, so you've got a bonus action left.
Bonus action, I'm just gonna go big scary thing, going to rage.
Okay, nicely done. You'd like to rage.
No. One would like to rage.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm a polite barbarian.
Ah, that's what we're calling it. Okay. One would like to vent the extremity of one's reaction to this moment. Okay.
Yes.
It is also known as
Brilliant.
Ra.
Yeah. Okay, Graska, you're up.
Hi! Graska's ready! Graska's going
Graska's
to...
probably short enough he can run under the tables.
Graska has friends! Graska, help! And she's going to cast... Where the fuck has my character sheet gone? Oh,
That way.
Don't know that song.
sorry about that. She's going to cast.
Please do not get my vocal stems back.
She's going to
Put the red
cast
dot on your.
she's going to cast infestation on the bat if she can see it.
Can't see it.
Okay, who else is here that I can?
It's in total cover. You the kobold with the big stone shield.
Kobold.
It's sort of like a tower shield for him, really.
Right. Okay. What's the?
So he'll have partial.
Okay. Right. In that case, 85 feet. So I'm gonna have to move. She's gonna run forward a little bit to about there, so she's behind the other table.
Okay.
And she's going to cast Infestation on the Tower Shield person.
Okay.
He needs to pass a con save of 12.
Okay.
Save for poison damage. Oh, yeah, so con save of... Fuck off.
Wow.
Sorry, I love the DM.
Love the DM, just not the dice rolls.
I'm trying to work out. No, nothing happens.
Okay, and in terms of your arcane sight effect, again, same sort of effect seems to happen. That the spell just kind of spatters and dissipates off the this kind of stone shield that he's wielding.
She just sits. She just there. She goes.
Okay. Anything else? Any movement? Anything else?
No, that's me done for now.
Okay. One Eye. In that case, it is your turn.
Yes. Not a lot I can do right now. I'm going to try and do what I can to. I'll move forward. I'll have to move. My cover is not suitable for where I am. If I go here. If I'm here, is the table big enough for both of us to kind of take partial cover over it, or would I still be?
Yeah, you can use it as partial cover. Yeah.
Okay, and that would put this guy in the range of my bow.
Okay.
It's the only thing I can do, so I'm going to attempt to shoot. That does not show up on the game log, so we're gonna have to rely on.
It's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, come through as a 21 to hit, which is pretty good.
Does it hit?
It does, yes.
Thank God.
So 7 points of piercing, I'm seeing that as.
So that's taking, so that'd be 7 because I don't get the sneak attack damage.
Okay. Lovely. Do that there. Okay. Yeah. He sort of there's sort of a startled yelp. He basically it's one of those things almost that he's kind of repositioning it from having just sort of absorbed the sort of deflected the spell that was just cast, and then you sort of clip sort of wing him as he's repositioning. There's that sort of a startled sort of. Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so, because I don't think I can really hide in partial cover, so I can't do it as a bonus, so I'm good.
Okay, in that case, on to him. He. Just double checking what he's got. Okay. Charges cheek.
Oh, wonderful.
Shield at the ready and stabbing out with his spear. And does. Where's he got? Spear. First attack is a 16.
Yeah, you bastard. That hits.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean, I love the DM.
Doing 7 points of damage. Piercing, but that's halved because you're raging, so 3.
That says piercing damage 7.
If he's using it two-handed.
I see.
Yeah, but yeah.
So 3.
You can't.
No, that's a 2, Morgan. Come on, you know maths.
Yeah.
It's
It's basically the first one is if he's doing it one-handed. The second roll is if he's using it two-handed, because it's different dice. The first attack it's d6 damage using one hand, or it's a d8 if he's using two hands. So he's using the one hand. So that's the first attack. Second attack is a 15.
It hits.
Okay. And does a massive 2 points of damage. That's 1 for you, yeah. You are too angry to notice being stabbed.
I've just got a bit of Jake looking down and going,
Ow.
it's my favourite waistcoat!
You've got the same attitude I do.
So yeah, that's basically all he's doing. He's there basically closed to attack. And then on 0, the halflings move, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 25. And then dash.
With the cat.
Yep. Yeah.
Just got an image of Mr. Grumbles in the toilet licking his ass, and he looks up and goes,
Yeah. So basically, the halflings don't quite run under the tables, but it's very much that they sort of do that duck half scurry sort of, and sort of basically pushing chairs out the way, and that one's got to safety. Right. In that case, that's the end of the first round. So back to Ek and Ferris.
Yep. I'm gonna pop out and see what's going on. So
Everyone else's rolls have gone through okay. So what we may do later is have a look at your, just double check your beyond 20 settings. But let's give it a go and see what happens with your attacks.
I can see a lot of shit going on. Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, you need to get knocked down by a halfling, sort of jumping into the toilet where the cat is. Looking around, you can see sort of another halfling sort of scrambling away. Gleek has turned into a horrendous rage monster, and his body is swelling and mutating, and sort of muscles bulging and then reappearing in different unusual places.
he's gone very hunchback.
He's basically gone full Slain the Warrior warp spasm.
Internally, just going the fuck. Then seeing kobold with the shield doing the stabby stabs.
Yep.
Let's try this again. See if this actually works. Otherwise, I'll be having words with my patron, Dr. Schwartz.
Oh my god, got an interview just going, I'd like to talk to your manager, please.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm seeing it on Roll20 on D&D Beyond as a 22 or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're the only person who seems to be having problems with the rolls going through. So we'll look at that later. So for your rolls so far, we'll use the game log. Everyone else seems to have gone through okay.
So the easiest way to get from what I've just been reading is if you go to the settings of Beyond 20, there should be a setting that says about use D&D Beyond dice. Unclick that and it should work. Apparently it's something to do with the dice.
Okay. So if you want to get that correction, we'll see if it works for next round. You don't need to log off or anything. It'll just make the correction, hit the save, and we'll see what that does next round. Anyway, yes. So 22 is a direct hit.
Finally. Seven.
7 points of damage, and that's on the kobold.
It's on the kobold.
Yep.
And then the rest of my movement to disappear under this. Give me my me. Just to go and scooch under the table.
Okay.
That will be me.
I have to say, I am not used to people using cover. This is really quite impressive. Right, in that case, on to Ariana.
I'm going to move over here first, or to here-ish, and I'm going to do Bardic Inspiration on Duke.
Okay, and what are you saying to inspire them? Or singing, or strumming?
Yeah, everything is awesome, everything is awesome, everything is great. Be mad, kick his fucking butt.
Folks.
That was the most American thing I've ever heard you say.
Congratulations, you have Bardic Inspiration.
Ah, wonderful. What's the dice for that?
You get...
I think it's adding a d6 to a roll of your choice. Okay, so that's move, your action. Anything else?
And now I'm just going to duck behind the table for the time being.
Okay. Right. The giant bat surges back out and basically over the top of the counter takes a bite at Jeek. Or tries to, anyway. Let's see what we get. 17 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. 8 points of piercing, halved to 4.
Oh. Don't know why I have to sing that then. Oh no, do not start singing.
Doesn't put the other points of damage through on you for some reason. It's only taken a couple of points off your...
Yeah, because I had 10 hit points too.
Ah, that's right. Yes, from the
those 10 hit
from
points.
the spells, they've absolutely saved your life.
They've been very juicy.
Right. Okay. That's all it's doing is just basically sort of over the top of the counter and sort of trying to bite you to protect its partner in crime. Goink, you are next.
Right. Can I now see that?
It's partial cover, so yes.
Yep. I am going to attempt yet again to do Sacred Flame. And can I use my heroic inspiration as well?
You can indeed.
I forgot. Does that gives me an extra D6 on my thingy, doesn't it?
I think it's... Let me just double check.
If it's Bardic, it's a D6.
Yeah. Can you And again, I need a dexterity saving throw of 13.
Let me just double check.
That's me as well, isn't it?
No, don't think so. Let's find out in a minute.
Yes, that's you as well.
Oh,
Oh no.
Dexterity saving throw.
Remember, you can
yeah,
add.
no, it's ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, so it's not on damage on anything
Oh,
for the bardic.
Hmm.
So it
Yeah,
won't-
and my range is 60 foot on a creature I can see.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. What I'm saying is you can't use the bardic inspiration to do more damage.
yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Only
So,
ability rolls.
Yeah, it's an attack,
Okay.
ability check, or a saving throw. So hold on
Okay.
to it, but because it can go anywhere. So, sorry, dex save it needs is.
CC.
What am I aiming for?
13.
Okay, 22 saved.
Oh no.
Oh, murder.
Seems to have moved my bad die.
It goes this way, doesn't it? Some sessions I get all the die rolls, others I don't, and vice versa. It's
To be fair, you got all the dice rolls last time.
Yeah.
I was going to say, why is
Anything
this
else
my problem? It is my sacred right.
By the way, just so you know, Morgan, with the Bardic Inspiration, anytime you have to roll a save, you can add a 1d6 to your d20 to improve your
yeah,
save.
I didn't need to this time, thank the Lord.
I've sort of reread it.
And on
Awesome.
that, I am going to move and hide behind this table.
Okay.
You know what this reminds me of? Is when like a gang like walk up to like a big dude and he goes, yeah, you and whose army, and the guy in front go, this up.
Yeah, everyone's waiting. You're all peering out from around town going, yeah.
Fuck this.
Please watch the Monty Python How Not to Be Seen video.
Yes.
Yes. Gee, it's your turn.
Right. Alrighty then. So Jeek is going to. So is the bat thing within range for me to twat?
It is, yes. It's got partial cover, so its armor class is 2 points higher, but
Right.
it's an animal. It doesn't have a particularly high.
Right. So I'm gonna. Jeek's gonna great axe it.
Okay.
Oh.
That was a noise.
It says 23 on the game
It
roll.
does, doesn't it? Just nicely done.
Ah. So that's on the kobold.
I thought you said the. I thought you said the.
Oh, the bat.
You
yeah.
said the bat.
So the bat takes 4 points of damage,
Okay,
and
that's quite badly hurt now.
dear sweet viewers, I've got cleave,
Okay.
which means I can make an attack with it again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to attack the kobold.
Okay.
So 19 on the game log.
I'm not seeing any of that. This is just so weird.
Yeah. It's probably to do with the fact that I don't know if their character sheets are public.
Could be that. Yeah, because I'm seeing them.
Let me just have a look and see if my character sheet is public. How do I see that?
In D&D Beyond.
Uh,
I wouldn't worry about it now in the middle of
Yeah,
game. We can
do
look
it
at
later.
it afterwards. Yeah, I can see them, and also the rolls are turning up on the game log. So,
right, okay.
sorry, how much damage was that?
I did not do the damage, yeah.
Okay, do the. Sorry, no, you haven't. Yeah, it's 1912. Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, he grunts, but he's still standing.
So basically, it's like my cleave. I can kind of imagine him sort of like, sort of holding his great axe.
Yeah.
So like stepping back and then going, oh, what?
Absolutely, one big savage arc all the way through. Yeah, nicely done.
Just playing whack-a-mole with an axe.
Jeek's going to giggle, and it's going to sound really demonic in his rage form.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm wow. Yeah, high pitched giggling noises coming from the warp monster that's fighting in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's not at all terrifying.
Not
Graska, it's your
my
turn.
life.
Did you hear that, giggle people?
Uh-huh. How damaged does Jeek look?
I'm fine.
A couple of couple of scratches.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Don't forget you powered them up with the false life.
I just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah. So that kind of shimmering effect of the extra protection, which is basically how that's kind of flavored, that has completely faded.
Okay. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on the kobold with the shield.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Give it a go.
A 16.
A 16 is a hit.
Okie dokie. And 8 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
Wahaha! She just pokes her head out. She pokes her head out. Little finger gun, and she goes. Ah! and when it hits, she goes yes.
Me seeing that is just going to sort of smile and very much nod and approve. So, oh, monster nick my star. I like it.
Yeah, definitely looking worse to wear now. Anything else? Any movement? Anything else?
Nope. She's taken up sniper position under the table. Like, yeah.
Wonderful. In that case, on to One Eye.
Well, One Eye is going to also join the sniper gang.
you could you're there. You can feel this little head just sort of like resting on you.
Well, I'm gonna do an attempt and draw my short bow again.
Okay.
As I hit him last time, it would be Vex. You have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your next turn.
Yep.
So I get advantage with
You
attacking
do indeed.
him.
Yep.
So, roll to hit.
Oh, fucking
That-
hell, Leah!
I don't even need the advantage.
Wow.
It's nice to have, though. Yes, that's a good solid.
I'm just gonna hit just in case to see what the next one would have been. Yeah, 22
Yeah.
to hit.
That was useful. Right, do some damage.
No.
6 points of
That
damage.
is 6 damage.
Lovely. Yeah, okay, that one's a bit more of a serious, as opposed to kind of just the briefly winging. That one's sort of definitely sort of actually drawn blood. So yes, that's doing. Again, it's sort of that sort of hisses from the impact as it hits, but it's still fighting. Tough bugger. Right. Anything else this round?
I'm good.
Okay. In that case, on to the kobold. Giant Bat is now actively in the fight, so he gets advantage on attacks. So let's make that happen.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
right. Yeah. Didn't think of that.
Why does he get advantage again?
Flanking.
Yeah. Well, frankly, not per se, but it basically pack tactics. So advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the kobold's allies is with one within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. So first attack is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
For 2 points of damage.
1 point of damage.
Absolutely.
Oh, oh, oh.
Second attack. Public advantage. 12 and a 2, so 15 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That does.
You can use your bardic advantage to save on that if you wanted.
There's no save, unfortunately.
Correct.
No, it's
1.
it's
1 point of damage. There you go.
chompy, chompy, stabby, stabby.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking snap that spear in a minute.
Oh, pointing that spear at me. Yeah. Okay. That's.
Putting holes in my me.
That's the end of the round. Being the end of the round, the halfling who is still over here gets their turn, and they go and dive into the free toilet. Right, Arcane Ferris.
Right. Seeing the bats popped out again, I really don't like that, Parker. Let's see if this actually works this time. Firebolt, finger gun, left hand. Oh, hello.
Very nice.
Is that
25.
Is that an 18 to
Yep.
hit or a 25 to hit?
It's
20.
a 25, so if it hasn't gone through God. But yeah, that's a nat 20. Unfortunately, you don't get criticals on the spell, but it's nice to see. Do some damage.
Comes up as 2d10 on D&D Beyond.
That's sounds about right for D&D Beyond.
Either way, burn you flying furry fuck.
See what comes through. Oh no, it is critical. Yeah, it is a crit damage. 25. 2 plus 9, 11 points of damage. Yeah, that's not having a good day. How do you want to do it? You killed it.
As it opens its mouth to take a chomp at Jeek, firebolt straight down its throat.
Yeah, bolt hits there. It briefly illuminates a significant portion of its upper digestive tract, and sort of crumples and sort of slumps and kind of falls back down behind the counter, dragging yet more pots, pans, and any bits of cutlery and crockery that hadn't already been smashed or destroyed down on top of it as it falls.
And then move up
Oh.
there.
Okay, lovely. Ariana, it is your turn.
Okay, question for you. If I wanted to do Grey Gaze, could I do it like over the top of Jeek's head so I don't paralyze Jeek?
Yeah, as long as it's within range. Yeah, that's absolutely fine because it's constantly meeting the gaze of the target.
So I'm going to move to. Let me just make sure that this works. Sorry, I know what I want. Nope, not quite close enough. She moves. Can I get this far?
What's your movement rate's 30, so as long as it's that you can measure back from. Sorry.
So I was there. Yeah.
Yep.
So that. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got another 5 foot of movement if you need it as well.
Yeah, I do need it. So she goes there.
Mm-hmm.
And then does a bit of gazing.
Yeah. Take your glasses off and.
Yep. I lift the glasses
Mm-hmm.
like that. To the brim of the hat and just kind of go.
You do your Cyclops impression.
Yeah.
Okay. I remind you, is it a roll to hit or is it a save? I can't remember.
It's a Constitution 14.
Right, let's see what happens. Constitution 14. Public roll, normal roll, and it has failed. So, what damage does it take?
It takes. If the creature can see your eyes, the body stiffens and cracks as if it were turning to stone.
Mm-hmm.
The target must succeed or take necrotic damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier and have disadvantage on the next dexterity saving throw.
Lovely. So it's definitely.
I can roll that. Let's roll that. Normal roll. And 4 by the looks of it.
Okay.
Well, let's have a look. Wait, let me just have a look at the. Sometimes it looks like it's a 4.
Okay. Lovely.
But it has disadvantage. Well, dexterity disadvantage on its next.
Cool.
And then, do I want to do a bonus action? Still getting used to this. I think she'll just, for her bonus action, just kind of duck down behind here.
You haven't got any movement left if you've done your 30 foot.
Oh, okay.
So you're, yeah.
Yep. So no, I've got.
Okay, he's standing there. Okay.
I don't think I have anything more I can do then.
Okay, no worries. Okay, Bat is dead. So Goink, you are next, and then Jeeks after that.
So, I have got lost in thought, watching what's going on around me and trying to write a song about it, and so completely oblivious that there's still a battle going on.
Uh-huh.
So,
We're not saying Joe zoned out, but
Once we're out of this, I can give you a few song titles. Yeah.
that's all right. I've got my song title. I've got the lyrics.
And you have now taken more than 10 seconds. Final chance.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm literally not going to take any action or do anything because I'm too busy kind of going, oh, this is a great song. I'm writing away.
So effectively, your action is you're taking a dodge. That's fine.
Yes.
That means you're hard. Yes, you're taking a dodge. If you want to do any movement for the end of your round, you can still do that. And if you want to take a bonus action, you still can.
No, I'm just going to stay here and continue just to scribble away.
Okay, Geek. In that case, time to shine.
Goody! Jeek's going to Great Axe the twat again.
Go for it.
There's a 21 on the fucking game log, but I don't know why it's not. I'm doing normal public rolls, but it's just literally just saying 2DM.
Bizarre. We'll look at. I think basically D&D Beyond have changed their API again.
yeah.
It'll catch up. So we'll go by what's in the game log if it's not coming through because I can see it. So 21 is absolutely a hit. Yes, do some damage.
14.
How do you want to do it?
Nice.
Jeek's just going to sort of like do that and just slash it to pieces.
Okay.
I didn't actually know I could do that noise.
Now you do.
The more you learn. As the kobold falls, the big stone shield crumbles and falls apart into a series of pebbles and sort of smaller chunks. Almost as if it was the life force holding it together, and it sort of collapses in under your great axe in several pieces by the time you're done with it.
Also, as a free action, can I pick up his spear and add it to my collection?
Yeah, I'll let you do it as a bonus.
Cheers.
You
He sort
will.
of just picks up the spear and goes, cool.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah. I mean add a spear to your inventory. Lovely. Okay. Peace falls briefly. That is the end of the combat. There's nothing else left to fight. What are you doing?
I think we need, if I may speak up here, I think we should see who's driving the train, shouldn't we?
Yeah, there's been no sign of him so far.
Is it just a bog standard spear, yeah?
Yeah, bog standard spear.
Grazka crawls out from under the table and sort of like stands. Yeah, we all walk towards Jeek, I think.
Okay. Jeek, you letting the rage go?
Jeek's gonna be like going.
And me hearing that, I'm going to say, geez, I thought my patron was fucking weird.
And then, as he notices everyone stood there, he goes, oh, and lets the rage go and go, sorry about that.
Are you okay?
Does everyone agree we should try to see who's driving the train?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we could be on a runaway train. And
Yeah, level of exhaustion. Okay.
I'm just questioning my life choices. It's fine.
Oh, Jeek then whistles for Grumbles.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the
Ariana. I turn to Ariane and go, "Oh, I think Jink's voice would make a great accompaniment to our songs."
Let's talk about that later, shall we? Let's make sure we're not on a runaway train.
Just to grass goes past that. I like your style. As the whole finger gun thing.
She just sort of stands there and looks at you. You notice just how short she actually is.
Oh yeah, that's getting a head pat for the finger gun. That's like, yeah.
Is it this door here that the front of the train is?
Yes.
Jeek just shrugs, walks over to it, and can I kick it down, please?
You can make a strength check.
You could just try opening it first.
How much do you like your ankle?
No, that's a 9.
Okay, so you kick it, but obviously your strength has ebbed away following the wave of exhaustion from being. What am I missing? I'm missing a cat. Sorry, I'm just missing a thing somewhere. What am I missing?
May I loot the half barbecued bat? If there's anything that's
you may. It is largely, well, it's made of meat. Meat.
It's made of meat.
In terms of intention of gathering potential food, can I do a survival check?
Yeah, it'll take you. It'll take you a couple of minutes to do it. Do you guys have time to let him do it?
We can always
It'll take about 5 minutes.
I think we should. We don't know where this train is going, folk. I mean, we could be like crashing through a station or going over a cliff at any minute. We really, we can come back for the bat.
I mean, yeah. Graska's like, bad meat.
Fine, but I called dibs on the wings.
You're welcome to them.
She looks good. Are we in danger?
Yeah, I think we might be. Yeah. Has anyone actually? Jeek, do you want to actually check the door and see if it's unlocked?
Jeek looks and goes,
Right.
"That's my idea. Is a terrific idea."
I shall try the door.
It is locked, or at least it's jammed. So it is going to need kicking. It is going to need breaking open.
Okay, I'm going to move out of the way because I have noodle limbs.
Yeah, me too. I have mending. Can I use mending to unlock a door if it's jammed?
If anything, that will lock it even more.
Can I just use thermatology, please?
Thaumaturgy, even.
Yes, because I can create an invisible hand, and it causes an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Except it's effectively locked. It's jammed.
But if it's jammed, is it not technically still locked?
It is locked. Yes.
The rogue is going to pull up. Let me just quickly check if I've got it in my bag. Hold on. Yes. I'm going to get my thieves' tools out.
I don't think the problem is
it's not the lock. It's jammed. Basically, there's a massive great dent, sort of, that's basically jamming it in the door frame. So it's going to need a strength check. But if someone makes it and others are helping, you can make that check with advantage.
Okay, silly question. Is there anything that resembles a lever or a pole or something that we can use to sort of jimmy the door open?
Looks at the spear on Jeek's back.
Yeah.
Right.
That'll do it. I'll help. I'll give you advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength check with advantage.
Because you don't want to be adding my strength. Well, you'd be taking away a strength by.
Nicely done. Okay. Door cracks open. You've got the sort of the brief sort of into train sort of bit and the sort of the next door ahead. Moving across, absolutely not a problem at all. I'm going to transfer you over to a new map.
And say as we go to the next door, please don't kick this one.
When the others were trying to open the door, since obviously that was jammed, What would it be if I was trying to get the arrows that I fired?
Uh,
Like to
Either?
collect them.
I think it's half.
in terms of sort of seeing what survived or not. Give me a minute. I will say, because there's not a specific thing in here. I would say for each of the arrows you've fired, roll a d6. 1 to 3, it's recoverable. 4 to 6, it isn't.
What, for both of them?
Yeah,
So 2d6.
that's because of all the hard surfaces and things that are in here.
So there's a 1 and a 5 that I
Okay,
rolled.
so you've retrieved one of them.
Okay.
Just give me a minute. I get the next bit.
So as we head towards any other doors, I'm just going to say, try not to kick this one.
Mr. Grumbles is happily eating some of the meat from the bat.
I haven't done the bat yet.
It's just chewing on fur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's just a cat in general. They'll just do that full stop.
To Mr. Grumbles, it's a big rat with wings.
I mean, that's not inaccurate. Although, to be fair, it's not a pigeon.
Okay. Let me transfer you into what you see as you pile into the next bit. So, more or less that sort of order, but if you want to swap yourselves around within that 3x3, please do.
Oh, fuck it, I'll just read that.
Apparently, I can't move.
No, I can't move either.
Because it's probably put you in a wall. There you go.
Yeah! Ah!
Yeah, I'm
There you
I'm,
go.
I'm a stand back here. I'm a range. I'm not stabby.
Okay.
Are we rolling initiatives again?
Yes. So you can see just what you can see as you're walking in. Obviously, you're in the crew quarters corridor now. There are
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
2 more kobolds there. Another door at the end that, from recollection of sort of seeing the outside of the train, must be where the actual control room of the engine is. Okay. So, give me just one moment. I seem to have not saved the encounter, so we shall wing this one.
That is still coming in correct.
New turn order.
Yeah, I've done what you said, Leah. That's still coming in correctly for my roll for initiative.
Yeah, I rolled on my character sheet. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, and I rolled a 21.
Yeah, no, mine hasn't come through at all.
Mine hasn't come through at all either. What the actual shit?
Okay, give me one moment just to quickly set something up for you, because my machine seems to have lost the encounter that I'd made for this. It's fine. What I will do is I'll reuse the train carriage encounter, because it's the same type of creatures, just with an S of them. Restart. Roll. get my game log here. Right, I've got a whole load of stuff that's come through here. So I see Jeek on an initiative of 6. I'm just going to edit what I've got here. I see Ariana on an initiative of 10.
It says 12 on the turn order.
It's because that's the old one.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm editing in the... Oop. Give me a minute just to sort of re-edit for the old encounter. I see One Eye on a 21. So let's just quickly edit. Yeah, just manually editing what I've got in the train carriage encounter. I must have just not done the thing. Grazka I've got on a 15.
Yeah, that's the one.
I've got Jeek on 11.
Mine should have come through as a 12.
Yeah, Tim hasn't got to it yet.
Yeah, I'm literally scrolling on up, so just give me a minute.
Sorry.
Let's see. Yeah,
Bless you.
bless you.
Praise Nurgle.
Right. And Akin Ferris. I think I said already, didn't I? Jeek, One Eye, Ariana. No, I can't see.
No, mine didn't go through. But
You want to give it another go? See what comes through.
Oof.
16.
Okay.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Manually edit to that. Right. Yeah, that's kept everything else going on through, and they're on an 8. Right.
Down
Bear
3.
with me while I quickly, through the magic of technology. There you go. You should now have a new turn order appearing on your screen. And One Eye is going first on a 21.
Yep. I assume they are in full cover, aren't they?
They're in partial cover. They're basically sort of peering around the doors.
That's fine.
With,
I'm going to quickly
slingshots.
move there. Oh God, sorry, I didn't mean to close the door from a distance.
Right.
And I'm going to draw my bow
Okay.
and go pew pew with the bow and
That's a new one.
that has not come through on here. So apparently that is a 13.
Yeah, it's not come through on the game log either, which is really bizarre.
Now it's doing the other stuff, and it's like,
Sorry, what was that? A 13? It is a miss, it's a miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Any more? Anything else
that
you want to
will be actually, if I might move back here for partial cover.
do? Okay. And then on to Arcane Ferris.
I'm just going to look down, nod at Grazka. Left finger guns. Firebolt
Okay.
on one of the particular nasties. Where's my dice roll gone? Come back here.
Which one are you doing? The one on the right or the one on the left as you're looking?
One on. I'm using left to left. So
Okay.
over Jeek's shoulder.
So this one I'm just picking here, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, lovely. I see a roll of... Do I get any rolls? Come on. Firebolt, 24 to hit. Nicely done.
Not so good on the damage.
We done 3. Okay. Yeah, you hit it. It sort of reels back, but is unfortunately still with you. But yeah, again, sort of cursing loudly and draconic. Something about red-skinned.
I can understand whatever it's saying.
Yeah. It's not speaking very clearly because it's half hidden behind a door, but it's basically effectively calling you a long-limbed something that's been caught in the vein not working. It's effectively that you've been stretched and you're far too tall.
I'm just going to look down, wink at Grask, and go, there you go. and I am staying where I am staying put.
Graska, you are next.
Graska's going to scuttle forward. I just need to measure that.
Oh, blimey.
Okay, so that's 10. Right, okay, I'm going to have to move forward a little bit more. That's 20 feet I've moved. So let me just check the range on that. It should be right. I know what I'm doing. There we go. And she's going to cast Infestation.
Okie doke.
It's a Constitution save of 12. Fail. Bollocks!
Nope.
I rolled a nat 20. It's got a -1 on its Constitution save, and I rolled a 9. I rolled a 20. Fine. It's obviously so used to living in dirt and poverty and everything else like that that an infestation is breakfast. Yum 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 yum. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna let out a draconic cry as a bonus action, and anybody within 10 feet of me that can hear it gets advantage on attack rolls against enemies that could hear you. Bollocks. No, that doesn't work. Anyway, ignore that. Yeah, no, I'm done. I need to be really close to have that to do that.
Okay, Goink, you're next.
Yes, I am.
Stop composing and just get on with it already. Nobody will hear it if we're dead.
Okay, chill.
Five.
I'm going to try again. Sacred Flame
Okay.
on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
I need a dex saving throw of 13, please.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Success.
Yes. And it's with radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes... I don't know.
It says 6 on the...
Yeah.
2's come
6.
through.
So 6.
Oh yeah. It's rolled it twice. First one came through as a 2.
Okay. So, duh.
But on the other hand, it's funny, so I'm going to let the second one stand.
Yeah.
That one we really do like burning, Mr. Lefty.
It had 1 hit point left. Crumples to the floor, glowing wildly, as some sort of celestial aftersound just on the edge of hearing sort of shimmers past like some weird note for a second. So yes, the corpse crumples to the floor, glowing briefly in that sort of after way that someone who's been shot by a Dalek briefly glows as they fall to the floor. I'm really mixing the fandoms now. I'm not apologising for anything. Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
Okay, Zeke, in that case, it's your turn.
Goody! Jake
Me
is
hearing the
going-
double X singing in the choir.
Jake's going to form up to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to know something? Great axe.
Go for it.
18.
That will do very nicely.
One spells clever.
13 smashing.
Killed with a single blow, almost casually. crumples.
Bifurcation.
As a bonus action, Duke's gonna go, whoops.
Are you there?
Duke's gonna look over at the rest of the group and just sort of just give a really big grin.
Anime grin and thumbs up.
Is there anything in these side?
There's some very limited sort of personal effects. It's sort of mostly sort of toothbrushes and sort of coats and bits and pieces like that.
I still think we should see who's driving this train.
Yep. I'm gonna try the door.
As if on cue, you hear a loud cry of pain from beyond the door. So let's try to find something.
I went past that door. Never mind. Oh, this. Oh.
Oh,
The stuff. No.
well, that's not ideal. That he does not look friendly.
So, fuck's sake. So, yeah, stop yourselves about there because that's what you see as you're opening the door. So there's crackles of lightning surging all over the kind of the large crystal shard that's at the heart of the locomotive's magical engine. Lots of flickering shadows and sort of arc lighting and this that, and the other. The train's pilot, who is the guy Percival who collected your tickets, is being held aloft in one hand by a tall woman with curved horns and a pair of rough-hewn wings. Her mottled stone skin is patterned with black and white rings. She extracts the pilot's distinct purple-hued dagger from where it's embedded in his chest before throwing his lifeless body to the ground.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Anyone here know how to drive a train?
So,
We need to re-roll initiative.
shall we do some initiative?
I was going to say, can I have a moment just to say something? Like, listen, lady, I don't know what the issue is with the train. I wasn't too happy being stuck in a fucking boxcar. But I'd really appreciate not dying today. Do you reckon we could,
You see it as Grazka's walking away. It's like, nope.
Just waiting on Goink's initiative.
Oh, mine's not being rolled through either. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Mine's come
It's
through,
come through.
15.
Come through, yeah, 15 on here.
19?
Weirdly
19
enough, the
through.
initiative is brought onto Roll20, but not on the D&D Beyond game log.
It's up, but it is updating in the combat tracker that I've started in D&D Beyond. So as you're rolling it, even though it's not appeared on the game log, it is going
Right.
straight to that.
Just-
So
I got
yeah, it's just
to say,
Goink's has appeared. I've got currently 19 for Arcane Ferris, 17 for Jeek, 14 for Grazka, 21 for One Eye, 10 for Ariana, nothing for Goink as yet, unless you've rolled, in which case, tell me what you've got.
15.
Lovely.
Wow. Did we all just roll double figures?
We did.
Wait, did you say 21? That was the one that I rolled, says it on the game log 16 minutes ago, unless I rolled another 21.
It looks like you may have rolled another 21, because let me have a quick look.
Nicely done.
I got a message.
Da.
I got a message saying you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that-
need to press your
Yeah,
All right.
character.
But you found my roll anyway, right?
yeah. But what role did what role? Let me get rid of that. Kobold, dead kobold. What One Eye did you expect to come through as a role? Because I can't see.
So the game log in Roll20 doesn't say anything, but within but on Roll20 it says I rolled a 19.
Okay, I'll use that then. So, have you got any bonus to your initiative?
I have
What do you mean? What, my initiative is +4.
Yeah. Okay. Weird dice rolls. Weird dice roll. Okay, got you through as a 19. In that case, if I very quickly re-bring up the tracker, and this looks like it's done this based
God, I'm
on
laughing.
Dex other things, Arcane Ferris is going first.
Wait. Oh well. Considering she quite clearly doesn't want to do the whole talky talks. Firebolt is, considering it's working for me today. Okay. I'll take that.
What did you? Oh, 22.
Yep.
That's lovely.
Hit or not hit? Please say hit.
So 22 is a hit.
Thank fuck for that. 6 damage.
Okay, just give me one moment.
I don't use the corpse as a meat shield. That's just rude.
Double checking something. Yeah. Sorry, how was it? 6? Was that?
Just 6.
Okay. Barely even notices.
Okay.
Don't care. I hit something. I don't care.
Smashes off her. One eye. You are next.
Movement and
Yep.
I'm
I'm going to stand here because I'm assuming that's where I can get a clean shot.
Yep.
Fire up the bow because
Well,
getting near it is very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Because I use a squishy rogue. And whoop bam. Let's see what the game log again does not want to come into the game log. So I roll 20 says that's a 17.
Also hits her.
Awesome. 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to go boop and boop in there.
Okay.
just look across the corridor and nod, going, "Oh, yep."
Right.
Thumbs up.
Her turn.
Oh, gee, she's harped a turn. Oh, nose.
She is sort of grunted a bit as the spell hit. Kind of looks down at where the arrow sort of bounced off her, and laughs. And it, unlike you kind of expect someone made of stone to have some sort of rough, rocky, croaking sort of sound. It sounds melodious and relaxed, almost rich. As she lashes out with one of her claws and cracks the central power crystal, which sends a burst of energy and burns a hole through the roof. And for her action, she flies out through the roof.
Wow. Second coward.
Energy is now sort of lashing out. The train has a definite lurch as it picks up speed.
Can I do an action, or do we have to go in order?
We'll keep the. Give me just one moment. Let me just double check something. No, we're going to step out of. Out of. I'll keep the initiatives there because it might come useful. But essentially, you've got this kind of this shocked moment. You've had this sort of kind of thunderclap crash, great crack across the dragon shard. The train is now lurching and drifting, speeding up, and through the windows at the front, you can see the track heading towards the large red stone cliff of red rock and the town clustered at its base. So,
Oh, great! It's
Is the crystal
FF7.
still there?
Can I go over there and try amending?
you can absolutely move on over. So, absolutely move yourselves in. Have a look around at what you can what you can see.
I'm gonna try to mend it.
Okay.
If
Pardon
we can
me.
see
What I'll do is I'll come round to each of you in turn to give a to have a go. So we'll sort you first because you've spoken first. So you're trying to cast mend, yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
take a drink.
7.
Okay. Yeah, you think it's a good a try as any to give it a go.
Uh-oh, that probably means I shouldn't have. But anyway, I will give it a go.
Okay. You cast the spell. The crystal. You've got you've got no idea with it. You give it a go, and the spell goes awry, and you are struck by an arc of lightning, taking 3 points of lightning damage.
I only have 6 hit points.
The entire train wrenches, and behind you, you hear the couplings holding the cars together wrench and squeak. So, peering back, the carriages appear to still be attached, but there are rivets that appear to be popping. Windows are cracking. And the train seems to, if anything, be now moving faster. So, who else?
I mean, I've got mending.
Graska, could you make an Arcana check, please?
Graska, yes. This is gonna. Oh, fuck's sake! 6.
Okay, fine. So the dragon shard is sort of is cracked. Energies are flying back and forth. There's sort of a howling sort of sound that's taking place. Let's have Gorink make a perception check for me, please.
Perception. Where is my perception? There it
Doesn't at all sound like you're channeling Tanglefinger there.
Well, that's come through.
For some reason, I had a 4, and now I've got an 18. That's just appeared as you've clicked the thing. So, okay, with that perception, you briefly catch sight of what appears to be eyes and a screaming face within the crystal itself, sort of briefly appear and then sort of fade away again. And then the crystal buffets even further.
Does anyone know what that means here?
I kind of jump back with the surprise and kind of go,
Okay.
did anyone else see that?
Yup.
One Eye, what are you doing?
Panicking, mainly.
There are controls. There are
The things in front of him, are there like buttons there?
there's buttons and there's levers.
Not knowing anything to do with like these ships and stuff, he's just gonna be panicked. You know, like in the films and stuff when no one knows what they're doing on like a crane special, they're just pressing random buttons.
Okay.
He is pressing random buttons and hoping for the best.
Okay. What's at the kind of intent of what you're trying to do? Are you
trying to.
I mean, for example, I mean, some examples of things. There might be things around to maybe try and patch the crystal. There may be breaks. There may be other controls doing things. It could be something that calms the power source.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to pinpoint one thing because he's kind of like tried to like click on anything that might help. So I imagine the initial intent maybe is to put the brakes on.
Okay.
I would say maybe is the initial intent.
Okay. In that case, make an intelligence investigation check, please.
Investigation.
Yes, please. No. Okay.
That comes as a 17 on D&D Beyond.
It's not like in yeah. Let's go with that because that's
Yeah, because D&D Beyond game log says 17.
yeah. Happy to go with that. Okay. You find a series of levers, and when you pull one of them, there's like three in a row, and it's one of those. When you pull the first one, there's like a distinct clunk of something releasing, and it's one of those that sounds really useful, and a rattling noise, and on sort of with the console that you've got there's a number of crystals that are inset that when you actually look at them and focus appear to be giving a view of the sides of the train and what's basically little view screens. And as you've pulled the lever on the left-hand side of the train, as you're heading forward, what looks to be an anchor has basically fired out from a port with a long chain trailing out after it, and that anchor is now trying to bite and actually gain purchase in the scrubs and rocks and stuff along the side of the track. The entire train lurches, but it does seem to be moving slightly slower. It's it's pulling to the left now, but yeah, basically you've released an anchor.
Silly question. Is the driver dead, or could I say cast?
Make a medicine check, but he's it's not looking good. Absolutely, do a medicine check.
Oh, fuck off! That one.
Oh my god, he's got a pulse.
He's dead, Jim.
Okay, so you're doing that. Akin Ferris, what are you doing?
I'm going to go to the let's poke buttons and see if I can find the other brake.
Okay, let's have another investigation check, please.
Investigation. Fuck. Nine.
Okay, there's another distinct lurch, and in the grand tradition of Star Trek, a burst of sparks from the panel strikes you, doing 3 points of lightning damage.
Ow. Kicks the console just for fuck you.
It's not quite full on sort of blasting you spiraling end over the console, but it's
that hurt though. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
As I'm not
again,
sure if the driver's alive or dead, could I just cast false life on them?
You can, yeah.
And see if anything happens.
We haven't had like a long rest or anything, have we?
No.
Yeah, because I'm done with first level spells.
So that would be 9 points of healing damage.
Unfortunately, he's very, very dead.
Exactly. Healing damage.
Yeah. There was no response. His body that begins to sort of try and react to the but the will, the spirit that would be the integral part of that spell, it has departed, and he is no more. There's a loud bang, and the train lurches forward. One eye in one of the view screens that I described, you can see the very end carriage, the cargo carriage, has buckled and derailed and has basically sort of come off the rails, separated from the rest of the train, and is sort of currently tumbling end over end, falling apart and breaking up into the distance.
Mr. Grumbles is still in it.
Not in the very rear. He is.
One.
No. The freight carriage, the very last carriage, has now has basically now
Where we started.
and is very, very broken. Who's not done anything yet? Jeek. Could you make a history check for me, please?
I mean, I was the first one to ask about the crystals and you ignored me.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Fine. It says 12 on the...
You recall from your lessons being taught as a hunter and things like this is that one of the things that powers a lot of the engines and the technologies is the binding of elementals into crystals. And quite possibly what is happening at the moment with the juddering and the electricity is that the damage has damaged or in some way damaged, sort of broken or partially broken at least, the bindings of the air elemental that is powering the entire train. So I give you that as an insight, and then what are you wanting to do with regard to the crystal?
If we let the thing out, maybe it will stop the train? Just a suggestion there, Jeek.
And it could be mad at us.
Jeek's gonna go up to the center console where the crystal is.
Mm-hmm. The train's the town is very much nearer than it was. Yeah.
He's gonna reach in.
Yeah.
And yank at the crystal to try and yank it out.
Okay. Make an athletics check for me.
Oh dear sweet mother of God.
The silence is encouraging.
So you try to wrench it free. That doesn't work. If anything, you seem to have made the crack bigger. There's another shower of sparks. Take 3 points of lightning damage. There is another crash. There's another lurch, and the train is wobbling and sort of scraping even more. And the passenger carriage that you were all in has now detached and is tumbling, crashing to the ground in a cloud of dust and smoke and lightning.
Jeek's going to give it one more yank.
There goes my bat. God damn it.
No. That you've still got time to run back into the kitchen and spend 5 minutes.
No, I'm.
Do we even have 5 minutes?
Those in the know, this feels like the
All right, what I'm going to do is this basically could potentially be the last round because it's really Red Rock is approaching really quickly. So in the initiative turn that we have, I'm going to give each of you an action. So as the highest initiative, Akane Ferris, what are you doing? Because you've all had a go at something. So Akane Ferris.
If fixing it don't work, firebolt.
When in doubt.
When in doubt, break shit.
When in doubt, arson.
What are you trying to break? Anything in particular?
Crystal.
Okay.
So roll it. Roll it or just damage?
Roll it. Because it's a component amongst others.
15.
Okay, roll damage.
8.
Okay. The crystal, what's left of it, shatters. Big burst of electricity, which grounds not on any of you. And this sort of this boiling rush of air fills the cabin and then whoosh out of the ceiling. All the panels go dead. All the view screens go dead. The lights flicker. and you now only have illumination from the actual windows at the front and anything else in the side carriages. But the train is noticeably going quicker. It is bouncing off various rocks. But granted, it's sort of doing that sort of bounce. Imagine a bullet train where suddenly where the mag is disengaged. So it is now bouncing and grinding through the earth and the stone. You're sort of seeing bits of the conductor stones that normally powers and directs the engine flying off the front of the train, and sort of the windows crack as a boulder sort of gets lifted up and cracks it. So yeah, good start. You're definitely moving slower. One Eye, what are you doing?
Knowing that pretty much there's nothing we can do, he is bracing for impact underneath the console.
Okay.
To try and limit potential damage that might happen. Is that okay to do that?
You could do. I mean, you could jump. You could also jump from the ship.
Does anyone have feather fall that and a spell slot to use it in?
How fast are we moving?
So that feels
Fast enough, you'd take some damage, but I'd let you make an acrobatics roll to land as safely as you can.
Or use feather fall. I have feather fall, but I have no more spell slots. Does anyone else have it?
Nope.
Nope.
How high? This is gonna be a dumb question. How high up are we?
We're currently grinding ourselves on the floor.
Think of the height of the average locomotive. So
Okay, I don't know if we're over a bridge or something.
no. You're currently grinding at ground level.
Okay, well in that case, YOLO, jumping out.
Okay.
One cast yeet on themselves.
You're basically gonna have to run for the exit at the end of the.
Yeah, so that's 5, 10,
So start making.
20. So I can make 20. So I'm assuming here is the exit, right?
No, it's the door you came in right at the end. That's the front window. I mean,
Okay,
you could try jumping out the front window.
5, 10. Wait, so it's to jump out this way, right?
Yeah.
15, 20, 25. That's 30 feet, and then I can dash.
Yeah.
For another 30.
Yeah. Okay, so you get in there. You can see the catering car sort of bobbing and weaving, and sort of more rivets and things and chains snapping ahead of you. So that's that. There's a thing. So that's as far as you get. Lovely. Zeke, what are you doing?
Jake's gonna let go of the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to book it.
Mm-hmm.
Down to here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to scream for Mr. Grumbles.
Yeah. Okay. Doink.
I am going to try.
Mm-hmm.
Is the front window open or closed?
Here. Well, it's cracked. You could kick it out.
Okay. That would be an action, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try and kick the window out.
Okay. Athletics check then, please.
Does it come through?
On Roll20 see a 15 in the game log.
Nothing on D&D Beyond.
Okay,
It's come through twice again.
Okay, what's how bizarre. Well, let's go with the 15 that I can see. Not sure why it's doing that. So yeah, you are able to successfully kick out the panel for the window. If you
And
want to
then,
move out and do if you want to use that as your way of getting out and making a jump, absolutely you can.
yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So I'm going to move myself forward.
Okay. You clamber out. The cow catcher is sort of sending things flying left, right, and centre. But you can see the station fast approaching. Train's definitely slowing, but it's still moving at speed. And which way are you jumping?
I'm going to jump this way.
You're sort of
this
doing that
way.
Tom Cruise sort of across the front of the train at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking of doing. Is I'm just going to try and dive forward and to the side to try and land on the
By the
platform.
train.
It's awesome.
And
Okay.
as I jump, I go, approaching train!
And yes, you are near enough to see people turning around and starting to look, and sort of people starting to run because the end of the line is literally right at the station. Sort of big buffers and a pile of stone. Okay, in that case, make an acrobatics check to land as safely as you can.
Acrobatics. Okay. 3.
Okay.
Are we gonna be burying Gorink?
Okay, Goink, you fall, and not unlike the kobold that fell off the bat, you land firstly on a cactus, then through sort of a scrub. You bounce off a large rock, several other smaller rocks, some more pampas grass type, really thin bladed stuff, and roll to a halt as the train grinds past, and you can sort of see all sorts of bits of metal and wood and crystals sort of flying off and raining down and past, and you've got a spray of sort of dirt that sort of covers you as well. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
God, I'm in so much trouble.
But you are now off the train. Congratulations. Grazka, what are you doing?
Is there any more levers and stuff that haven't been pulled that we know of?
There are some levers that you saw. For example, the lever pack where one eye pulled it and there was a clunk and an anchor got dropped. There were 2 others on the panel as well, in the same sort of array.
Can I go and pull the other 2 levers?
You can indeed. Please make a quick investigation check to give it a quick once over, and sort of make certain you're pulling the right things. That with everything running around, just make sure you're not just grabbing another couple of spare random.
No, literally, Grazka's running up and she's screaming her head off, and she's just gonna pull the first lever she comes to.
Okay, there's another pair of chunks, and although you can't see it, yes, another anchor flies off the side, and there's a definite bump, and sort of as almost the train sort of starts to sort of jump up as basically a spike underneath it also is deployed, skewing the train as it's now not quite off the tracks, but in danger of
Derailing.
or fishtailing. And Ariana, what are you doing?
Oh, for fine! I only have 5 points of hit damage left. If I jump, I'm gonna be a dead on. But if I don't, I could be a dead on.
Grazka's just pointing at the levers.
Are there any other likely looking levers over here?
Yeah, do another investigation check.
Investigation. Can I do intimidation?
Intimidate.
You know what?
Insight. I have a better score for insight.
I think the only person who might have been able to intimidate technology would have been Chief.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You randomly pull a lever, and as you're the last person in this round of initiative, this is going to be quite entertaining. So, something goes crunk. Lever comes off in your hand. There's another shower of sparks. You take 3 points of damage.
Holy shit!
I
train-
am now
train-
down to 2 points of damage left.
Okay. The train is now travelling, sort of lurches and is travelling sort of not quite horizontally, sort of sideways on, but it's sort of it's on the verge of sort of doing that sort of turn, sort of rather than going along the rail to sort of off like that. The catering car wrenches free.
No, there's one last thing
Mr.
before it
Grumbles
crashes. Grab
leaping
God.
from the open doorway through, skittering, and just about catching onto the base plate onto the engine plate, sort of at the end of your carriage, sort of. As the carriage and the halflings who may have still been in there
Oh God!
grumps and
Oh, Jesus! That must have been one hell of a shit they had.
Have you ever seen when someone turns over a porta potty? That's what's happening.
You're now into the outskirts of town. The wooden buildings and the sort of the tents are shaking and swaying as the train careens into Quickstone. The terminus station rushing closer by the second, and there's a beat of silence. Even more of the emergency brakes kick in, and the locomotive grinds past the station's awnings, sending up chunks of platform where it's stone, splinters and breaking planks where it sort of grabs on the other, or where the chain from the dragging anchors catches up and starts dragging the anchor through the platforms itself. People diving for cover. There's a screech of twisting metal as the train's cowcatcher crashes into the barrier at the end of the station. Everyone still on the train is thrown to the floor by the sudden deceleration and takes no damage.
Oh.
And the train
I was
comes
going
to
to
a
say,
halt.
as it hit, I was going to say I was going to sort of grab Grazka and use me as a shield if need be.
Yeah.
Well,
You're all-
thanks.
You're all prone.
No offense, she's smaller than you.
Graz could get. Could
The
Graz could
snakes
get?
are going to have a word, and I'm going to have a word with the snakes because it could have helped me with that investigation. Is all I'm saying. They've got eyes.
Could Graz could get up, walk to the front, and she just stands there and goes, "A light here for red. Is it Redcliffe or Redstone?"
And that we will end, because it's just coming up on 10:30, with the sight of quite possibly the largest warforged you have ever seen. Think nearly 9 foot tall, stomping down the platform with a big star
He's the sheriff.
welded to his his adamantine breastplate, stomping towards the train. And that is where we will end. So, congratulations. You all live. Unlike the dark room, nobody died. The train is sort of intact. Well, bits of it are. Some of it are damaged. The fate of those who are in the other carriages, we will unveil at the next occasion. You will get to meet the sheriff, who will probably have a few words to say. You are clustered around the dead body of the pilot of the station.
Yeah, we look pretty dodged, don't we?
It's certainly a memorable way of introducing yourselves to this this wilderness border town. But hey, Grazka, hey, you might get some work out of it, burying the bodies later. So, silver linings. Silver linings. So on that note, thank you all once more. Thank you to anyone who stayed with us or dived in and out of the stream. Leah, here, all yours. Have your channel back.
Yes, thank you everybody. It's been a great. Oh God, what a session! I should be back tomorrow night. Thank you everybody for tonight. It's been great fun. On that note, as Joe's doing, take your meds, stay hydrated,
After all.
and get some sleep. Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.